Hello basketball fans. Welcome back to our channel where we break down the biggest NBA trade rumors and what they could mean for your favorite teams. Today, we have a shocking story coming from the Bay Area. The Golden State Warriors are being linked to a possible trade for 22-year-old Australian playmaker Josh Giddey. At first, this sounds exciting. Giddey is a high IQ player, a strong ball handler, and a creative playmaker who could fit beautifully into the Warriors' motion offense. But there's a catch. Actually, there are several big catches. This deal would be complicated, it would require sacrifices, and it could have a massive impact on one of the Warriors' most promising young players, Brandin Podziemski. In this video, we'll go deep into the rumor, explain how the trade could happen, the challenges with NBA rules, why it could hurt Podziemski's future, and what it means for the Warriors' long-term plans. Rumor breakdown. According to NBA insider Jake Fisher, the Warriors are exploring a potential deal for Josh Giddey, who is currently a restricted free agent. This isn't just a simple sign-and trade. We're talking about a double sign-and trade situation, which is rare and tricky. In this case, the Warriors would sign one of their own free agents, such as Buddy Hield, and send him to another team while also signing Giddey to bring him to Golden State. But because Giddey and the other player are both free agents, there are base-year compensation rules in the NBA's salary cap system that make this type of deal very complicated. If the Warriors somehow pull it off, it would probably mean losing at least Buddy Hield or possibly Moses Moody. And that's before we even start talking about what this means for Podziemski. Who is Josh Giddey and why the Warriors like him? 15 minutes. Josh Giddey is 6'8", plays point guard, and has one of the most creative passing games in the league. Since entering the NBA with the Oklahoma City Thunder, he's been known for his court vision, ability to run an offense, and unselfish style of play. For the Warriors, who love movement, passing, and high basketball IQ, Giddey looks like a dream fit. He can handle the ball, take pressure off Stephen Curry, and keep the offense flowing when Curry sits. However, Giddey is not a perfect player. His shooting is inconsistent, and on defense, he has had struggles against quicker guards. That means if the Warriors bring him in, they would need to adjust their system to protect him on defense while maximizing his playmaking on offense, the Podziemski problem. Now let's talk about Brandin Podziemski. The 21-year-old guard became the Warriors' starting shooting guard after the All-Star break last season. He shot nearly 44% from three during that stretch and quickly became a fan favorite for his hustle, rebounding, and smart play. But here's the problem. If Giddey comes to Golden State, there is almost no chance he comes off the bench. You don't pay a player $20+ million per year to be a backup. Giddey would almost certainly be guaranteed a starting role. That means Podziemski would be pushed back to the bench, no matter how well he's been playing. And while he could still be a valuable sixth man, it would slow down his development as a future star. Podziemski is also eligible for a contract extension next summer. Playing off the bench could hurt his stats, which could hurt his market value. And when the time comes, would the Warriors really be willing to pay big money to Curry, Giddey, and Podziemski all at once? The bigger off-season picture. This Giddey rumor is just the latest in a long line of guard-related headlines for the Warriors this offseason. They showed interest in Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, and are reportedly targeting DeAnthony Melton and Seth Curry. They've also been linked to veteran Malcolm Brogdon. For Podziemski, all of these rumors sound like warning signs. Every time a new guard's name pops up, it raises the possibility that his role could shrink. For the team, it raises a big question: do the Warriors really need another ball-handling guard, or should they focus on other needs like defense, size, and rebounding? The risk versus reward. If Golden State trades for Giddey, the potential reward is clear: a young, talented playmaker who can be part of the team's future as Curry ages. But the risks are just as big. You risk slowing down Podziemski's development. You risk losing shooting depth if Buddy Hield goes. And you risk complicating the salary cap situation for years to come. The Warriors have to ask themselves, is Josh Giddey worth all of that? Or would it be better to trust the young core they already have and focus on making them better? Podziemski's perspective. From Podziemski's point of view, he's probably hoping this rumor is nothing serious. He's just earned his starting spot, he's improved his shooting, and he's starting to make a name for himself in the league. But he also knows the NBA is a business. If the team thinks Giddy makes them better, they won't hesitate to make the move, and he'll have to adapt. The Josh Giddey to Warriors rumor is fascinating because it's not just about adding talent, it's about balancing the present with the future. The Warriors want to win now, but they also need to think about how moves like this affect their young players. For now, this is still just a rumor. But if it becomes reality, it could reshape not only the Warriors roster but also the career path of Brandin Podziemski. So, what do you think? Should the Warriors trade for Josh Giddey? Or should they keep faith in Podziemski and build around what they already have? Let us know in the comments below.
Background on Kuminga's situation. Let's begin with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga is a young, talented forward. He was picked in the top 10 of the NBA draft. The Warriors have been trying to negotiate a deal with him, but it hasn't been easy. He wants a big contract, reportedly 4 years, $90 million. Teams like the Phoenix Suns and Sacramento Kings are interested. So why hasn't a deal happened yet? Because the Warriors are trying to keep their financial flexibility. They don't want to lose the chance to sign veteran players like Al Horford. And they don't want to give away Kuminga for nothing. This is where it gets complicated. Phoenix Suns sign-and-trade offer. According to Shams Charania and Anthony Slater, the Suns are making the strongest push to get Kuminga through a sign-and-trade. This means Kuminga signs a new deal with the Warriors. The Warriors trade him immediately to the Suns. In return, the Warriors get players or picks. The problem is, if they do this, they might lose their chance to sign Al Horford. Because the sign-and-trade would block their mid-level exception, a special rule that helps teams sign good veteran players for less money. Who is Dillon Brooks? Now let's talk about Dillon Brooks, the player the Warriors could get in return. Brooks is known for his tough defense. He played well with the Houston Rockets last season. He averaged 14.0 points, 3.7 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 2.5 threes per game. He shot a career-best 39.7% from three-point range. Many people criticize Brooks, but his impact is real. He's a tough, physical player. He brings energy and attitude. He has playoff experience. He fits perfectly with guys like Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. Warriors' defensive potential. If the Warriors get Brooks, their defense could become elite again. Imagine this. Jimmy Butler, 35 years old, all-defense player. Draymond Green, defensive mastermind. Dillon Brooks, former all-defense player. That's a scary trio on defense. Brooks could take pressure off Butler. Bring that same old-school Warriors toughness back. Help them guard top players in the playoffs. Golden State's dynasty was built on defense, and this move could bring that back. The Buddy Hield dilemma. Here's the twist. To make the trade work, the Warriors might need to include Buddy Hield. Hield is a great shooter. He spreads the floor. He's experienced and can score off the bench. But he might not be part of the Warriors' long-term plans. So trading him wouldn't hurt too much if Brooks plays well. Still, some fans might feel like this is giving up too much. What about Al Horford? Now let's talk about Al Horford. He's 38 years old but still a very smart and useful big man. He brings defense, experience, and leadership. He could help the Warriors next season. If the Warriors do the sign-and-trade for Kuminga, they may lose the chance to sign Horford. So they have to choose. 1. Trade for Brooks and get stronger now, but lose Horford. 2. Keep money open to get Horford and let Kuminga walk or trade him for less. It's a hard decision. How Brooks fits in Warriors' offense. Many people worry about Brooks on offense, but last season he was efficient. 40.9% on catch-and-shoot threes in 2024-25. That's perfect for Golden State's motion offense. Lots of passing. Lots of movement. Good shooters get open shots. He doesn't need to create with the ball. He just needs to hit open shots and defend. That's a recipe for success with Curry, Butler, and Green. Risks of the trade. Let's talk about the risks. Brooks has a history of controversy and technical fouls. He can be emotional on the court. His style doesn't work well with every team. Also, losing Hield's shooting could hurt spacing. Missing Horford's veteran leadership could hurt the locker room. And most importantly, giving up on Kuminga too early might be a big mistake if he becomes a star somewhere else. Why this trade could work. Still, there's a good reason to do it. The Warriors want to win now. Stephen Curry, Butler, Green, they're not getting younger. Brooks is ready to contribute on defense and hit threes. Kuminga might take 2 to 3 more years to fully develop. This trade could raise the Warriors' championship odds this season. What fans are saying. Online reactions are mixed. Some fans love the idea of Brooks' toughness. Others hate the idea of losing Kuminga or missing Horford. Many say, just don't waste Curry's final years. Let us know what you think in the comments. Here's our take. The Warriors are in a tough spot. The Kuminga situation is dragging on. The Suns are making strong offers. The Warriors can't afford to lose flexibility. If they can trade Kuminga and Hield for Brooks, it might be the best move they can make right now, especially if Horford chooses another team anyway. Brooks fits the system. He brings defense. He has playoff experience. And most of all, he helps the team stay competitive in the West. Thanks for watching.